That is a yellow rose that I am hoping will grow soon. And its partner right here. These are the irises that Grandma gave me. They're done blooming for the year, I believe. Back there, I have lily bulbs planted. I've got this beautiful elephant ear here, and I've got another one that is planted right there that has not come up yet. I have this beautiful corrugated coreopsis, and then three, and the other variegated coreopsis. Do not have anything planted right here just yet. This is bright pineapple sage that will have red blooms come out on it. And this is dragon's breath celosia that I'll be planting. This just fell over, but this is a bright blue delphinium that is going to be planted right there. We'll come down this way. There's a little wild strawberry right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then, let's see, I've got one tomato plant right there that I bought at the plant sale in Asheville. I've got another one right there that was bought at the plant sale. I've not planted out my starts yet. I've got I'll have to look it up later, squash. I've got a little sign right there. Of course, I can't read it because it's faded. Squash plants, I've got one coming up right there. I've got one coming up right there. And I planted several more in here because something is chewing on my little seedlings. Right here, I have early prolific straight necks coming up. There's another one trying to get its seed out. Happy birthday, little guy. I planted a few more in there. Same issue. I've got something chewing on my little seedlings. Not a big deal with squash especially. Then here I've got green zebras planted. That's a type of zucchini. There's one. And I had another one. It's chewed up. So I replanted these the other day. Oh, on the back side of this birthday for early prolific, there's another one coming up. Can you see that? Happy birthday. Over here in the compost pile, I actually decided to throw some potatoes that I had rotting into this in rows, and they are actually doing quite well. I have several of them coming up. And then in my 4 teepees, I have different types of cucumber. This is actually a melon, I believe. It's Armenian white, but I've got 1, 2 coming up here. Pretty excited. I tried these last year, these teepees, and they did not really give me anything. I was super bummed about it. This mound doesn't have any coming up yet. I'm gonna have to probably replant it. It's okay, these seeds are starting to get old. Then I've got this one as well. And it's got several coming up on it, so that one's doing really good. Then back here, this one, I'll have to check the tag. This one mound does not have any coming up on it. Might have to replant those as well. And then this one has a wild daisy coming up on it. I like them too much. I will not kill them. Right there. She's coming up. I don't know how well you guys can see it because everything's so green. Then I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cucumber plants coming up on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming up on this one. So these are the Sumter cucumbers. And then this one's got 1, 2, and 3. All these mounds on this teepee are Sumter cucumbers. And then these are snapdragons that overwintered. and came back. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. These are Wisconsin cucumbers. This mound has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might thin them out some. I haven't decided yet. I have a spot in my heart for plants, and I cannot just get rid of them. This one has 3 coming up on it. There's 2 up here and 1 down here. And this one down here has 3 coming up on it as well. So over here, my random irises that got dropped in the middle of the walkway and have just decided to root themselves there, I have decided that I'm going to make them a bed. These are silver slicers, great whites, something of that sort. I did not put a tag on them. But there's 2 coming up on this mound, 2 coming up on this mound, and 4 coming up on this mound. So hoping that I will get some good cucumbers this year. Garden's looking pretty good so far. On this long row right here, it's kind of just in the ground. I've got sweet potato slips that I bought. They're supposed to be Beauregards that I've put in the ground. They're trying to catch up, you know. They didn't live the best life to get uprooted and then sold at a market. But there's some in this in-ground as well of those Beauregards. Okay, I guess we'll go all the way up here. There's my puppy. He's not a puppy anymore, but he is beautiful. That is Gizmo and Finn. So in my green stalk right here, literally all I have growing is a nasturtium. This is going to get refurbished and get some more soil in it sometime soon. And then I'm going to just do flowers. I've actually done 2 flower green stalks up at my house, and I really like them for that. So I'm going to do that instead of growing vegetables. These are all my okras. Right there. There's several growing. That appears to be a eggplant that has come back from last year, but I never got any eggplants, so I don't know how it has reseeded itself. These, maybe somebody can help me. At first I thought they were radishes. I do not believe they're radishes, but they definitely have radish type leaves. I planted something here, but I cannot remember what it is. There's a chance that they're rutabagas. So maybe I'll come back and let everybody know what that one is. Then I have another tomato right there that's a Jubilee, Golden Jubilee, that I got from the plant sale. Then right here, I've got some beans that reseeded themselves. I am not going to take them out. I'm going to let them live their very best life. This whole run is going to be tomatoes, but I think this far end right here, I'm just going to leave for these beans that are coming up. Right here, I have 4 rows of bush beans on one side. On this side, I have the contender style. On that side, I have Blue Lakes. Blue Lakes are something that I love when I've grown them in the past. The contenders are new to me, but since I've been in this garden, I've been struggling significantly to get anything to grow. So hopefully this year will be good. Through here, there are random carrots mixed in with some definite weeds. I've been trying to stay off of the bed, and those ones out there are kind of hard for me to reach. So that's why the weeds are getting a little rough here. And then if you come down here, I have peas on one side, peas on the other side. They are also planted with some sugar babies, I believe, watermelons that are going to come up hopefully about the time the peas are done. These are squashes that reseeded themselves from last year. They should be patty pans. I'm not against it. I'm letting them do what they want to do. Right here's a bean. of some sort that also reseeded itself from last year. I do not know what kind it is, but I'm letting it go. We're gonna see what it is. And then that is my very loud deer deterrent. Then here I have another snafu of I planted something here. It's growing beautifully. I don't know what it is. It was a winter crop of some sort. It's definitely a root crop because that's what I stuck here, but I don't know what it is. So we'll see how it turns out. And then back to the peas, and then we'll go down here. I have a marker somewhere for exactly what kind of squash this is right here. I ran out of markers when I was down here, so things are kind of iffy. Kajari melons. Kajari melons are planted right here. I have never even gotten to taste one. I've planted them for 6 years. Hopefully we do good. They are struggling to germinate. They are very old seeds, so that's kind of my own fault at this point. I see another one, I think, coming up right. See if you guys can see it. See it right there? I think that's another one coming up. I need to come back over and replant these if they haven't come up by now. They're probably not going to. Here's all those little carrots I was telling you about. You see them down there? Carrots are so finicky. I try to avoid the bed when they're germinating. But there are several in there. They're starting to come up and get carroty leaves. And once they do that, I'll be able to tell the difference easily. And will get them weeded. My beautiful rose is starting to bloom. She has several more blooms on her. I do stay on this as far as feeding her very often. So there's one, that's the one that's opening, and then I've got two here. I've got one down here that's about to open. I've got one here, there, and then up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm sure there's more that I'm missing. She is covered. This is my second year having her. Very excited. Then this was planted this year. I just put this trellis up. I'm really excited about it. This clematis is on the struggle bus since I've planted it. Not really sure why. I gave it some food the other day, hoping it'll perk up. That's a peony right there. And then these are anemones that I ordered online from Eden Brothers. And I think they're going to be really pretty. That's another peony. That's another clematis. And then that is a fancy echinacea. We'll see what color it is when it comes up. I cannot remember what it's supposed to be. This is the sister to that echinacea. That's another anemone. And then these are some beautiful, just little annuals that I got from the store. I loved this yellow so much that I went back and got another one. This one is beautiful as well. It's on the struggle bus right now. We've had some hard rain and hail coming through. Oh, look at that Gerber daisy that's just so happily showing out. Another beautiful Gerber daisy, another of the same. And then I actually have this Tower Power Red Black-Eyed Susan. I'm trying to get this flower to come out. It is very beautiful. And I'm hoping it will climb this into the trellis for me. It seems to be finally catching on and grabbing it for sure. Here I have some roses that I got from Aldi's. They've not come back this year. I'm holding out faith. This is the first year I've planted them, so they may not come back until next year. This is another that I got from Heirloom Roses is where I got both of my big roses. And I have another one right now that I need to plant. This one, not doing as well as the other one. I don't know why, but everything she had last year died. These ones have come back. I've still been fertilizing her. I fertilize her just as much as I do the other one. But I don't even see a bloom on this one. But I'm holding out faith for her. We'll come back here down to this row. These are Chinese noodle beans. I planted them very heavy because they are very old. They all came up. I have planted them every year for like 5 years and never got to try one. I don't know if they're any good or not, but I would like to try them and see them on this beautiful archway. Here I have 3 ground cherries that I went ahead and planted out. They were starts from that plant sale. This is Gill's Golden Squash, and it is coming up. I have planted it several years and never got to try one. You'll catch that as a theme. I have struggled with my garden since I left my old house. It's been an ongoing situation. I think that's a cucumber back there that volunteered. Once again, I'm gonna let her live her best life. Right here, I have the Candy Roaster climbing squash on both sides. Excited to see how that turns out. And that's the snafu. I also seem to have some sort of tomato, I think, growing here. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I know it's not a weed, so we're just gonna let it go. I think it's a type of tomato. Just don't know which one. That is a new bed that will have flowers in it today. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do just yet. That is a Jack B. Little pumpkin. That little mound right there just has one little nasturtium that I started on it. It's growing. Then here I have 3 tomatoes that I got from the plant sale. Dr. Witchy's is in the middle. Super excited about that. Mine did not germinate this year. And then I have another of those Golden Jubilees and a Sweet 100, which I am super excited about. Yes, it's not the best option, but I do love them. They are delicious. My beautiful sweet potato vine that will be so beautiful in here. Nothing really going on in that bed on this side. Same for this. Nothing really going on over here. I need to run the hoop hoe through here. That's a calendula that I got from the sale. And more peas, which I haven't gotten anything from, but they're growing, so maybe they'll give me something soon. Still a little chilly here at night and stuff, so they seem to be doing okay. Here we have a bed that I will eventually have completely covered in strawberries. Those are all the strawberries that I had in the green stalk that I showed you, but I couldn't keep them alive in the green stalk, so I brought them over here. There's some strawberry roots that are going to be hopefully growing in through here. And then I planted for this season, because you know the strawberries won't be good until next season, I planted some yellow watermelons in here that I'm super excited about. And then we have my tree stump, my beautiful tree stump that I have planted 2 African daisies in. One is the yellow with the purple middle. My goats broke in here and chewed them both down to nothing, but they are coming back with a vengeance. This one is the purple with the white middle, so it'll be very pretty. All of this down through here is alyssum. I'm hoping it will be spilling out of the side of this beautiful stump shortly. Here we have an empty bed that will eventually have some peppers or onions. Let's see, what else do I have up there? Celery that I need to put out. Several things like that. Then we have my, I guess it's kind of my herb bed. There's some cilantro, some calendula. Over there is a thyme that keeps coming back, which I'm okay with. That's an echinacea, rosemary, or lavender, dill, and pineapple sage. This will eventually be my very large flower garden and probably an auxiliary vegetable garden.